Hey mga ka-isla! Welcome to another video on my channel, and for today's video, I will show you the latest updates of the Viva Video Editing app, which you can download using your App Store or Play Store. Let's begin by typing Viva Video on the search bar. Disclaimer, this is not a tutorial, so if you are looking for a tutorial video, this is not the right video for you. Okay, so let's click Open to open the app, and this is what it looks like on App Store. So I recently updated the app, so this is the latest version. If I don't have the latest version, the prompt or the button here instead of open is install. So I have the button open, so I have the latest version. As of today, November 9, 2021, the latest version is the version 9.0.2, and you can see here the version history or the updates that Viva Video is creating every week or every day. And for version 9.0.2, let's click more, and you can see here the latest updates or the changes that they've made on the Viva Video app. Let's click back. I am using Viva Video for almost 2 years now, so I'm quite aware if there will be any changes on the app. And by clicking the open button, we will be directed to the Viva Video app. Judging by the homepage of the new Viva Video version, it has fewer buttons. Let's click on VIP on the upper right corner. Viva Video has its trial version, but I guess it will only last for 3 days if I'm correct. And of course, after the trial version, you have to purchase it. And since I find it easy to use, I subscribed for at least a year of using this app with its VIP features. The annual subscription costs around 1,100 pesos or 25 US dollars, and it will cost you less if you purchase it annually. Okay, so let's go back on the homepage of Viva Video. So you can see here your edited projects. I edited a video earlier, so this is what the video or the thumbnail looks like. But for this video, we will basically create a new project, and by doing that, we have to click on this button, new project. There is also a slideshow button, a shoot button where you can record videos directly on this app, the extract music if you want to upload music offline and online, and the overlay, which I'm not familiar, but I guess this is like the videos can appear on a chroma, but I'm not familiar with it, so let's skip it and let's click new project. After clicking new project, you will be directed to your phone's gallery, and these are the videos that I recently recorded on my phone. Judging by the looks of it, I don't see any changes on this function, so we will just select the clips that we will be using to see if there will be any changes on the functions on the main menu of the editing app. And just like on the latter version of this app, if you click the videos or the clips, it will be in sequence. So if you click the first video, it will be the first clip that you will be editing on the main menu of this app. Okay, so let's continue selecting the videos that we will be using. And if you're wondering what these videos are, I am documenting my COVID-19 journey because I tested positive last week. So yeah, there you go. And we're finished selecting and click next. Okay, so this is the main menu of Viva Video Editing app, and I already noticed that the two-line toolbar is already gone. All of the main functions and sub-menus are already on one line below. So by eliminating the two-line toolbar, they are basically giving the track more room to display. And if you remembered on the homepage of this app, some important features are already displayed for easier use. They also added more professional effects and filters, theme, and let's go back. Let's continue to explore the one-line toolbar that we can see below. I noticed that some of the functions change positions. Let's start with the theme, edit, music, text, overlay, effects, sticker, filter, adjust, canvas, and background. And since they eliminated the two-line toolbar, it will take me some time to familiarize the menus and the sub-menus of these editing functions. Okay, let's try to go back on the first video. A video track handle will appear if this is the active clip. A video track handle which you can adjust from left to right. Okay, let's select another clip so it will be the active video. The two sub-functions of the edit button will appear below. It is the split and the trim. Let's try the split function first. Of course, the split function divides the active clip into two or more parts. I click delete and the active video is deleted. On this latest version, video editing is more intuitive. Now you can trim the video on the active clip. Just drag the video track handle for easier video trim length. But I noticed that Viva Video didn't eliminate the trim function. You can still use the trim function for the active clip. When you click the trim function, you can still drag the video track handle from the left or from the right, and you can still trim the videos this way and click done. Basically, the sub-menus from the latter version is still present on this new version. Like I said, the difference is the two-line toolbar is gone. It is now replaced by a one-line toolbar below with the split, trim, speed, edit, volume, delete, transition, filter, mute, voice changer, noise reduction, replace, duplicate, reverse, and adjust button. Oh, there's more. And there you have it. All tracks are supported to be selected or cancelled so you can switch to video, text, or sticker clips at any time. Also, the new version of Viva Video improves the speed function. They give more variation on speed so you can edit more and enjoy more. When it comes to music function, I don't see anything new about this, but we will still explore this function. Viva Video already has some featured music that you can already use, but be careful because some of it has copyright. These are the featured music you can upload via iTunes or your local music. I'll show you how to upload on local music. You can either extract audio from files or from device. Let's try to get music from my files. These are some of the music that I already downloaded online. And we will just click on any of it so it will be transferred to local music. Let's click this. And voila! It is already on my local music and I can use it even offline. Okay, I noticed that the music function already has a split button. So let's try to maximize the split button. If you click on split, it will divide the active sound clip into two or more. And wow, we can trim it from left to right, just like on an active video clip. So we can be creative on our music, on our additional background music. I guess we can also use it on sound effects, so let's just be creative. But for now, I will undo this action. So yeah, I think that's basically it. I think the major change that happened on the app is the one-line toolbar from the previous two-line toolbar. You can still save your video. It depends if you want to save it on Full HD, Ultra HD 4K, 720, 480, or GIF. I guess Viva Video is constantly updating their app like every week. So you make it a habit to check your App Store or Play Store if they have a new version of their app. That's it, guys. I hope that you liked the video. Like and subscribe. Bye!